Welcome to another Ask Me Anything video, the series in which I answer questions of German learners worldwide. So if you have a question regarding your learning or the German culture, just write it down in the comments and I'll get back to you, or even make a video about it if I have more to say about it. Today I would like to answer the question whether it is more efficient to work with a private tutor via Skype or to meet him or her in person. Well, it's not that easy to answer. Both ways are actually quite nice, but there is advantages and disadvantages on both sides. I personally work 90%, if not more, via Skype, even though most of my clients, or many of my clients, live in Berlin, which is the same city, right? But even traveling from one part of Berlin to another part takes you half an hour one way, which means 1 full hour per meeting. And that's an hour that is better invested in learning the language rather than sitting in a metro. Maybe you ride the bike, then at least you do something for your health, yeah? Depending on the streets you pass by in Berlin. Now, that is the biggest disadvantage of meeting in person, but it's always very charming, very nice to actually meet in the flesh. Yeah? You have a much more vibrant connection in that moment. But when it comes to the learning, even scientific studies have shown that there is no huge quality loss, if at all, when working via Skype. It is a bit less personal, and with this camera setup, it's always a bit tricky. How do I look someone in the eye, right? But you actually get used to it, and it is not that bad. Skype also has the advantage that the timing is very clear. It's not that it takes 15 minutes longer, because you lose track of the time, which is good as a tutor if you have several clients, but also for the learner, because you need to have a break every now and then. The other advantage of Skype is that you can work online. You can actually have a neat protocol on Google Docs in which you write everything down structuredly and not have any loose papers lying around that then just, staple up somewhere and you feel like, oh, I should go through these again. You shouldn't. Google you can also ignore. Regarding this stapling, I make another video at one point. Another advantage of Skype is that you're not bound to one fixed location and to the few German tutors that are actually living near you. Because just because something is near doesn't mean it is the best for your project. So with Skype, the whole world opens up to you. Yeah? And this is the biggest advantage I see in this. You can work with people from all over the world and look for the best, which I would always advise, or at least find a compromise between quality and price, because you can also find people who work for very little money because they don't need that much, because they live in a country where the cost of living is significantly lower than, for example, in Paris, New York, London, or Berlin. So in my eyes, to sum it up, Skype has many, many advantages that outweigh the personal connection. But if you, for whatever reason, are lucky or feel like you want to meet that person and invest an hour of travel time, it's also worth it, because nothing is as strong as this personal vibe when you meet. Yeah? I always make sure I meet my clients sooner or later in the flesh, because it's really a different connection. I hope this helps you with your decision. Either way, keep in mind the advantages and disadvantages, and you will be fluent soon. And above all, hopefully, you will enjoy the process of learning German and feel the love that comes with it. Take good care, pass gut auf dich auf. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Did you like this video? Then let us know by clicking that thumbs up down there. And do yourself the favor to check out our new German article course, which will teach you everything you need to know about the German articles and how to memorize them quickly and how to intuitively know the German gender when you speak. You haven't seen anything like that before. And it will also teach you how to use the German grammar intuitively. Click on the link below, go there, go wild and share with the world that German is a very simple language to learn and above all, extremely enjoyable. Guten Appetit!